please hit that like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. You can even share this video because the world needs to hear this. Thank you all. You all greatly appreciated. All right, let me get started by saying something controversial. It's okay to be a hustler. Oh, yeah, I said it. It's okay to chase money, to want nice things, to wake up every morning and think, I'm going to get this bread. But listen, here's the kicker. It's not okay to be so busy stacking that bread that you forget to actually eat a sandwich. You've got to live. You can't just be out here working all day, every day, doing overtime, double time, and I forgot I have a family time. Like, what are you even grinding for if you never take a second to enjoy the grind? Now, let me address one of the biggest lies society has ever sold us. You know the one, I'll travel when I retire. Who started this nonsense? Was it the government? Probably. They're sitting there like, yeah, work your whole life, save all your money, and then enjoy it when you're 70. Oh, so you want me to wait until I'm old, wearing orthopedic shoes, and arguing with my knees every morning to finally see the Eiffel Tower? Let me paint a picture for you. You're 70 years old. You've saved up all this money, and you finally booked that dream trip to Paris. You're standing at the top of the Eiffel Tower, and instead of marveling at the view, you're thinking, man, my hip hurts. Is there an elevator back down? What's the French word for being gay? And look, I'm not saying don't work. I'm not saying quit your job, throw your savings into Dogecoin, and move to a yurt in the mountains. Nah. What I'm saying is, don't let the hustle consume you. Because here's the reality. Too many people are so busy chasing money, they never actually stop to figure out what they're chasing it for. Think about it. How many people do you know who've been working the same job for 20 years, grinding day in and day out, and they've never ever been to the city next to them? Like, bro, you lived in Houston your whole life and you've never even checked out Austin? It's 3 hours away. There's barbecue there. And you don't even need a passport. But nah, they're too busy working. Oh, I gotta take that overtime. Gotta stack my paper. Yeah, okay, but you're missing your kid's soccer game. You're missing date night with your wife. You're missing sunsets, laughter, and all the little moments that make life worth living. Here's the thing about money. You can always make money. But time is like your phone battery. It's running out, and you don't know when it's going to hit 1%. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying go broke and say screw work. We're adults here. Bills got to be paid. Rent doesn't care about your vibes. But I am saying don't let your job become your whole identity. You're not John the accountant. You're John who likes fishing and telling terrible dad jokes. You're not Maria the nurse. You're Maria who sings karaoke like she's auditioning for American Idol. So let's break it down. How do you balance the hustle with actual living? First off, take time off. And don't just take a day off to clean your garage or run errands. I mean, take real time off. Go somewhere. Even if it's just the next town over. Even if it's a staycation at a hotel where the pool is shaped like a kidney bean. And don't hit me with that "I can't afford it" excuse. You don't need to go to Bailey and stay in one of those bougie villas with the infinity pool. You know, you can go to a state park, pitch a tent, and roast marshmallows. The point is to step out of your daily grind and just breathe. Why is it that whenever you ask someone how they're doing, they say, "Oh, I've been so busy." Like being busy is a badge of honor. Yeah, I worked 80 hours this week, barely slept, and my blood pressure is 200 over 150. Living the dream. Bro, that's not a flex. That's a cry for help. Being busy doesn't mean you're successful. It just means you're busy. You ever see a hamster on a wheel? Yeah, it's running like crazy, right? But guess what? It's not going nowhere. Use your money for experiences, not just things. Listen, I love a nice pair of shoes as much as the next person. But those Yeezys aren't going to create memories. You're not going to look back when you're 80 years old and think, "Man, remember that time I bought those Jordans?" No. You're going to remember the time you took your kids to the beach, or the time you and your friends went on that road trip and got lost but found the best diner ever. Remember why you're hustling in the first place. Are you working to give your family a better life? Great. Don't forget to actually spend time with them. Are you hustling to achieve your dreams? Awesome. Make sure you take a second to celebrate the milestones along the way. Let me tell you a quick story. I knew a guy who worked his whole life, like nonstop grind. Dude was the definition of a hustler. And you know what he said to me one day? "Man, I've got all this money, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know how to have fun anymore." That hit me. What's the point of hustling if you don't know how to enjoy it? So here's the takeaway. Hustle hard, but live harder. Work, but don't forget to play. Save money, but don't forget to spend a little on the people and experiences that matter. Because at the end of the day, life isn't about how much money you make. It's about how many memories you create. So go out there, chase that bag, but don't forget to stop and smell the roses, or the barbecue, or the beach, whatever your vibe is. Make time for it. Because when you're old and gray, sitting in your rocking chair, it's not the zeros in your bank account you'll be thinking about. It's the moments that made you feel alive. And remember, money is great, but life is priceless. Hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to keep that king mentality. Always dripping, never tripping. All I need is my money. And the hustle continues no matter what.